So welcome everyone to our morning mindfulness. Welcome to Coach Week. We've been having a wonderful time connecting with the community, but I think most importantly, learning from each other and taking that time out to really appreciate skills across the spectrum of coaching and across all of our organizations. Thank you for taking your time out with me this morning and with the team from Synergy Global and Open Door Coaching. This is Natalie Ashdown with you. And before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners and the custodians on the land on which we meet today and their continuing connection to the land, waters and communities of Australia. And I pay our respects to their elders, past, present, future and emerging leaders. So as we've said, if you've joined us from New Zealand, all around the world, there's no agenda for our mindfulness. What we're really here to do is just connect together, spend a moment in our bodies and breathing. We know that there's growing research that shows that mindfulness reduces stress and anxiety. It improves attention and our memory. It promotes self-regulation and empathy. And there's research, an extensive amount of research that's showing the impact on the brain and brain scans, using brain scans and functioning to show the effects of mindfulness. What I've been really interested in is the effect of techniques like boxed breathing, simple techniques that make a difference to how we actually feel in a very short period of time. And those techniques are used by people like the Army SEALs, our Defence Forces, and other emergency services to assist them in times of need from a breathing and regulation point of view. So as I mentioned on the last couple of webinars, I'm no guru at mindfulness, but I have been clocking up the odd minute and a few sessions, and quite a few people have asked me, what app do I use? And so I'm just putting up a picture there of the app that I actually use as well. So as we think about our mindfulness, I wanted to introduce you to the boxed breathing practice, and we did this yesterday together, but boxed breathing I think was so successful yesterday, so we'll do it again today, this morning. And the idea behind boxed breathing is we breathe in, then we hold, then we breathe out, and then we hold. And so this morning together we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, we're going to hold for 4 counts, we're going to breathe out for 4 counts, and then we're going to hold for 4 counts. So we'll do that together, and what I find is with box breathing, it actually gives our minds something to do. So if you've been rushing this morning, I actually felt like I've been rushing this morning. I've been on time, but a little bit rushing than I would normally be. So if you've been rushing this morning, it's a time to just center ourselves, and you can let the mind actually do the counting for you and just let your body do what it does best, which is breathing. I love the idea of a soundboard. I love the idea that we can turn up, and I like the metaphor of a soundboard for us in terms of the resources and our strengths that we have within us. I love the idea that we can dial up our strengths, and we might dial them back a little bit as well. So this morning, I want to give you that visualization of a soundboard. And as we breathe in, we might think about, what do we need to dial up a little bit today? So let's breathe in what we need to dial up. And then we'll hold, and then we'll breathe out and just adjust the dials ever so slightly. And then we'll hold, and then we'll breathe in again. So we can use the soundboard to just dial up ever so slightly those resources that we need as we sink deeper into our mindfulness together. And do you know, our mindfulness practice that we've been doing together, it's only 10 minutes, but how good do we feel at the end of it? That's what we're really appreciating, I think, together. So let's drop into our mindfulness together. So wherever you are right now, Let's just take a nice deep breath together. A nice deep breath in and out. And you might like to do this mindfulness practice with your eyes open or your eyes closed. And as we now focus on our feet, placed just on the floor, connected and grounded to the earth below us. Let's breathe in together as we focus on our breath. The thing I like about mindfulness is that there's no wrong or right way of doing this. If thoughts come into our minds, we can just note them. If we hear sounds, we can just note those sounds. Let's squeeze our hands together and just let them go. As we breathe up through our toes, right up to our heads, back down through our toes, into the ground. Just being here in the moment, together as a community. Let's breathe in for 4, 3, 4, and we're going to hold. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Breathing in and hold and out and hold. And in your own time, in, hold, out, and hold. In, hold, and out, and hold. Just allowing sounds and thoughts to just be there in this moment together. There's no wrong, there's no right way. To just be here in this moment together. So we breathe in, out, and when you're ready, I invite you to just think about the soundboard. Make those adjustments that you need to for today. Let's just gently dial up a resource we need. Focusing on the breath as we breathe out. Up and hold. Ever so slightly down and hold. Ever so slightly up and hold. Slightly down and hold. This is your time now to be here in the moment. Make those adjustments that you need for a wonderful day together. In the moment together. Just breathing. Just with the rhythm of the breathing. Just being here in this moment. Allow sounds to come and go. And noises to wash away. And as we end this meditation practice together, as we focus on our breathing, let's breathe in those resources together now that you'll take through the rest of your day. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and orientate yourself to the world, feeling the feet on the floor. Give those hands a lovely squeeze. And hopefully, like me, you feel centered, grounded, and focused, full of resources to start our wonderful day together. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And as always, thank you for your practice.